Empower yourself. 15 Clues You're Destined for Success. This podcast brought to you by Vnvest. Would you like to unlock your full potential? Subscribe to our channel and let's make it happen together.
Have you ever wondered if you're walking on the right path in life? It's a common question that many people ask themselves, especially when they feel lost or unsure about their direction. But fear not, because there are sure signs that can help you recognize if you're on the right path. While the path may look different for everyone, there are some common characteristics that many people experience. The following list aims to clarify the most common traits found on the path. However, it's important to note that this list is not absolute, and your path may not look exactly like this. So if you're feeling lost or unsure, take a look at these 15 clues you're destined for success, and remember, your path is unique to you. So trust your intuition and keep moving forward. 1. The fundamental requirement of virtuous work. In today's world, we often witness unethical practices such as lying, stealing, and violence in our daily lives. But when it comes to walking on the path of true work, there is no place for such negative behaviors. To be on the path means to embrace virtuous principles and to actively work towards the betterment of oneself and others. Any work that involves lying, stealing, or violence is not in alignment with this path and will only bring more suffering and anxiety. It's crucial to understand that such practices not only harm others but also damage our own inner peace and spiritual growth. Therefore, it's essential to stay away from any work that goes against these fundamental principles. Remember, walking on the path requires a commitment to virtuous living and a desire to create positive change in the world. So let's strive to embody these principles in all aspects of our lives and be a force of good in the world. 2. The path of service and inspiration. As we go through our daily lives, we have the opportunity to engage in work that not only benefits ourselves, but also contributes to the betterment of others. True work aims to serve others in an honest and supportive way, and leads to the increase of health, wealth, comfort, and insight for all beings involved. By serving others, we give them the opportunity to discover their own potential and inspire them to uncover their own path. Our way of being and relating to the world can have a profound impact on others, and our intentions and insight shape the way we interact with those around us. To truly serve others, we must learn to recognize and see ourselves in them. Service can take many forms, from fixing someone's car to inventing a new wheelchair designed to help those with disabilities. Every act of service, no matter how small, has the power to contribute to the elevation of human consciousness. 3. A long-term commitment that goes beyond short-term gratification. Walking the path is a long-term journey that is joyful and rewarding. It's a grand adventure that requires a lifetime commitment to complete properly. The path consists of many little goals within a greater vision that takes a lot of time to achieve. If you have a short-term view of the path and think that the goal can be achieved quickly, then you are not walking the path. When you are on the path, you are less likely to be distracted by things that are not worth pursuing. It's unlikely that you will find your life's work by studying at a university, as knowledge is only a small requirement for walking the path. In fact, going to university without a clear path or vision can fill you with more clutter and useless information. While some professions like medicine or architecture require formal education, it's important to be clear before enrolling in these courses. Self-education and real-life experiences are essential before going to university, so you can develop real people skills and clarify your path and vision. Walking the path is not about thinking the way they want you to think, but about thinking extraordinarily and living an extraordinary life. It's not about achieving one short-term goal after another, but about a long-term commitment to a greater vision that is joyful and rewarding. 4. Harmonizing with natural cycles. Nature operates through a variety of cycles and patterns, with different seasons bringing unique qualities and energies. By learning about and honoring these cycles, we can find more balance, energy, and inspiration in our lives. Synchronizing our lifestyles with these cycles can greatly enhance our productivity and reduce stress. Here are a few cycles you can adjust your life to. Yin and Yang. Yin and Yang are a simple and fundamental natural cycle. Yang represents action, energy, and strength, while Yin represents calmness, patience, and creativity. Walking the path requires periods where both Yin and Yang have their influence on our lives and choices. By becoming more in tune with these forces, we can receive more energy and insight from the great powers of nature. The 4 seasons. Each season has its unique energy and qualities. Spring is about starting new projects and getting social. Summer is about connecting with others, dreaming big, and sharing inspirations. Autumn is about letting go of old habits and developing perseverance. Winter is about slowing down, replenishing energy stores, and spending time in meditation and contemplation. The evolution and expression of consciousness. Consciousness is what governs the human experience and connects all things in a giant electromagnetic field of information and intelligence. By aligning with this powerful force through intention and walking our path, we can ignite a spark that triggers rapid change within the field of consciousness itself. The natural expression of consciousness is evolving and always moving, and we have the power to choose whether to resist it or let it support us. 5. The intersection of inspiration, insight, and creativity. Genuine inspiration propels you towards new and profound ideas, while reactions often stem from anger or resistance and lack the foundation of inspiration. Inspiration arises from gaining insight and clarity into a more enriching and harmonious way of expressing or accomplishing something. To achieve such clarity, it's necessary to cultivate space by constantly and ruthlessly discarding anything that's non-essential. 6. How doing your true work can energize you. When you're doing the work that you love, it gives you a unique kind of energy and power that's different from the jolt you get from caffeine. It's the energy of determination and focus that keeps you going, sometimes even making you wake up early or stay up late. This energy can make you feel like you need less sleep, but it's important to rest when you need to, as burning out can destabilize your mind and lead you off the path. Taking time off to do something different can give your nervous system a chance to reorganize and help you return to your work with fresh energy and perspective. Engaging in your path not only feeds your work, but also nourishes other areas of your life. You become more present and attentive to your loved ones, and more interested in your health and diet, knowing that taking care of your body is essential to continuing your work. Exercise and meditation become priorities, as they help create more time and energy and increase productivity. When you're on the right path, you're fueled by a sense of purpose and fulfillment that carries you through challenges and keeps you energized. 7. Why living for the weekend and holidays can be detrimental to your well-being. When you're truly committed to your work and on the path to fulfilling your purpose, the traditional structure of the work week becomes less important. Days of the week and calendar dates may hold little significance except for looming deadlines. You follow your own internal guidance and work when there is work to be done, taking rest when there is no pressing task at hand. The concept of a Monday to Friday work week doesn't hold much interest for you, except for the practical considerations of being able to communicate with colleagues and clients during regular business hours. In fact, weekends can sometimes be seen as a hindrance to the flow of your work, rather than a break from it. If you're counting down the days to the weekend so you can get drunk with your friends as a way to escape from the stress of your job, then you're not on the path. When you're on the path, the desire to use drugs and alcohol decreases because you realize how much they can interfere with your focus, clarity, and productivity. However, occasional partying and celebration are an essential part of the path, serving as a way to recognize and honor your accomplishments and the joys of life. But if you're relying on drugs and alcohol to run away from reality or avoid confronting certain truths, then it's a sign that you haven't yet found your path. Weekends take on new significance when you're walking your path, providing the perfect opportunity to spend quality time with loved ones and strengthen important relationships. These connections can often lead to insights and breakthroughs on your journey. For those who hate their job, the idea of a 2-week vacation in the future can be the only source of hope and happiness. But to me, it's never made sense. Can a holiday in a luxurious resort truly make up for the stress and misery of an unfulfilling job? If you're on your true path, however, vacations are not always necessary nor desired. In fact, they may even seem like a waste of time and money. Doing what you love is already fulfilling and enjoyable. Besides, if you're walking your path, opportunities to indulge in an exotic vacation may naturally arise as a manifestation of your journey. But if they don't, it's no big deal because the life you're living is already more than enough. This is the magic of following your true path. You never know where it might lead you. 8. The stress it produces is not harmful or self-destructive. When it comes to working on a project, stress is a natural part of the process, especially when dealing with technology or other people. The idea of working without any stress while lounging on a beach is a fantasy perpetuated by marketing. However, stress can be useful as it motivates us to push ourselves and reach new heights. It helps us realize our full potential and pushes us to perform at our best. But when stress becomes chronic and starts to impact our health and daily lives, it becomes harmful and needs to be addressed promptly. Managing stress effectively requires self-management and recognizing when stress becomes overwhelming. Taking a break, exercising, and prioritizing health can help reduce stress levels and improve mental clarity. When the body feels better, the mind will follow suit, allowing us to manage stress and work effectively. 9. The importance of not taking your work or your ego too seriously. When you uncover the deeper truths of this world, you realize that it is a very short yet magical experience that is not meant to be taken too seriously. Humor is a characteristic that helps to soften the appearance of pain in this world. There also comes the realization that we have little control over what our path looks like or where it is going. So one can only come to laugh at the appearance of control or ego that we have about our lives. When an opportunity arises to dance, you take it. Dancing is the ultimate metaphor for this life and the cosmic dance of the universe. One of the best things about dancing is that you don't need the mind to do it. It's an opportunity to be free from the mind and laugh at the same time, so why not take it? Dancing is not meant to be serious, so don't treat it as such. If you are afraid of it, then you've let your ego and mind get the best of you. Throw the ideas you have about dancing away, and just allow your body to guide and move you to the rhythm. 10. The natural byproduct of an activity is joy. Joy is not just an emotion, it is a state of being that can arise out of nowhere, without any identifiable cause. It is not to be mistaken for excitement, which is a fleeting emotion based on a fantasy in the mind. Joy is grounded in the present moment and can be experienced even amidst other emotions like frustration or sadness. It is important not to take emotions too seriously, as they are as fleeting as thoughts within the mind. Instead, focus on what is underneath all the flux of emotions. This is where joy resides. By cultivating space and walking the path, joy can become a powerful force that lasts for days, weeks, or even months. With time, joy can become a natural part of your existence as long as you continue on the path. 11. The ingredients for success: courage, taking risks, and an entrepreneurial spirit. Living an extraordinary life on the path requires breaking free from the societal constructs that limit our potential. It takes courage to trust yourself and make the right choices that lead you towards the path. Though the path may not be clear initially, taking risks and trusting yourself becomes easier as you cultivate courage. Remember that walking the path does not guarantee fame or wealth, as the path takes on different forms for everyone. Being extraordinary does not necessarily mean being famous or rich, but rather living a life that is true to yourself. 12. There are numerous indications throughout the journey. When you're on the path, it can feel like the universe is conspiring in your favor, effortlessly aligning the right people and opportunities with your journey. But it's important to remember that not everything that comes your way will appear to be a blessing at first. In fact, many obstacles and setbacks may initially seem like roadblocks to your success. However, with reflection, adaptation, and perseverance, you can begin to see these challenges as hidden gifts and opportunities for growth. The universe is not only guiding those on the path, but also sending warning signs to those who have strayed off course. Signs like legal trouble or surrounding yourself with toxic people are indicators that you're not where you need to be to truly shine. Stay open to the signs and trust that the universe is guiding you towards your highest good. Trusting your intuition is crucial when walking your own path because nobody else has walked it before you. Listen to your inner voice, and if something doesn't feel right, trust that it probably isn't right for you. This may even require letting go of long-standing friendships. Remember, the people in your life should inspire you to be a better version of yourself and live with values such as integrity, honesty, openness, and courage. Allow yourself the space to let go of what no longer serves you and make way for new experiences and people to enter your life. It's okay to reinvent yourself daily. When you feel a surge of energy and inspiration, take it as a sign that you're onto something. But be mindful of jumping from one idea to the next too quickly, as it can be a sign of a cluttered mind lacking in clear vision. As a rule of thumb, if the energy or idea remains present after 3 days, then it's likely worth pursuing. This approach can help you stay focused and committed to your path. 13. Willingness to embrace new ideas and let go of outdated ones. To allow new ideas and inspiration to emerge within you, it is crucial to be open-minded and willing to let go of old views and ideas about yourself, others, and the world without attachment. While it's natural to have certain beliefs and perceptions, they can sometimes hinder your growth and progress. Therefore, it's important to be receptive to better explanations and perspectives as they arise and to let go of outdated ideas quickly. To move forward in life and discover new possibilities, it is crucial to release old beliefs and opinions, especially those that limit you. Many people are held back by ideas like "I can't do that," "I've never been able to do that," or "it's just not who I am." But these thoughts are not who you truly are, and clinging to them only serves to hold you back. It's important to remember that thoughts and opinions are transient, and once they no longer serve you, it's time to let them go without attachment. If you're always full of ideas and opinions, there's no space for new ones to emerge. Embrace each moment as an opportunity to reinvent yourself and create a new, better version of yourself. 14. The arrival of money often happens later. The most successful and wealthy people often prioritize their vision above all else, even if it means living in difficult circumstances. They dedicate themselves to their vision with focus and determination, and eventually, their vision becomes a reality, and the money follows. The pursuit of your vision should always be the primary focus, with money being considered a bonus rather than the goal. If you pursue something solely for the money, it's unlikely to bring you fulfillment. However, if you pursue something because you recognize a greater need for it, and it brings you joy to share it with others, then it's likely to be the right path for you. The more people you impact with your ideas, service, or product, the more money you can potentially make. This is evident in the world's richest individuals who have influenced a vast number of people with their work, such as rock stars, filmmakers, inventors, and politicians. Some individuals' impact may not be fully realized until long after they have passed away, like the teachings of Jesus and the inventions of Nikola Tesla. However, it's important to remember that pursuing your path should not be solely about money. Instead, focus on finding joy and fulfillment in what you do. The money will likely follow as a bonus. Ultimately, only the realization of your joy and purpose will bring true fulfillment. So, is there any other path worth pursuing? 15. The focus should be on living your joy, not on your project or its outcome. Sometimes people become fixated on the idea that the success or outcome of their work will bring them happiness and fulfillment. However, it's important to remember that the very act of doing the work and walking the path can bring joy, regardless of the outcome. It's best to avoid expectations and focus on the present task at hand, allowing the results to come naturally without adding clutter to the original inspiration. For me, writing this book is a source of joy because I believe it can help others find their own path. The energy and intention behind this project inspire me to keep writing, even if it may not sell well. If you find yourself overly attached to the outcome of a project, consider what will happen when it's completed. Will you become depressed if it doesn't meet your expectations? If so, it's a sign that you haven't fully connected with the greater vision behind it. While disappointment may come, it shouldn't stop you from adapting and continuing the path towards something new that aligns with your vision. Many successful people continue their work not for the money, but for the joy it brings.